tell you a little bit about the secrecy, because the secrecy that surrounded that meeting was a clue. It's a very important clue as to the nature of the Federal Reserve System, and it's a clue as to why we should really recognize it as an occurrence of the fourth kind. It was November of 1910, late in the evening, when 7 men gathered at the New Jersey Railroad Terminal to board the private railroad cars that belonged to Senator Nelson Parliament. He and 6 other men came together. They had been instructed to approach the railroad station separately, not to be seen together in any circumstances, not to talk to each other, not to dine together, not to talk to reporters. There are few wars of history that have been planned in greater detail. And the following morning, when the men awoke, they were at a terminal there at Brunswick, Georgia, which is right across the inland straits from that time. Altogether, these 7 men represented approximately 1/4 the total wealth of the entire world. Frank Vanderlip, who was one of the participants, wrote an article that appeared in the Saturday Evening Post on February 9, 1930. I do not fear it is any exaggeration to speak about secret expeditions to Jekyll Island as the occasion of the actual conception of what eventually became the Federal Reserve System. The servants and train crew may have known the identities of 1 or 2 of us, but they did not know all. And it was the names of all printed together that would have made our mysterious journey significant in Washington, in Wall Street, even in London. Discovery we knew simply must not happen. If you look at the composition of that group, something should look very, very peculiar. Here we had the Rockefellers, the Morgan interests, we had Kuhn Logan Company, uh, we had the Warburgs and the Rothschilds. Ladies and gentlemen, these were the giants of the financial industry at that time, and they had been competitors. When you look at the structure of the Federal Reserve System, you realize finally that you are looking at a banking cartel.